Every person has an artistic side to them. That is a very important part of a human being, is to appreciate the arts and to participate. In the museum, they get the classroom to do artwork that they hang in the hall that complements whatever show is going on. I've talked to some of those kids, and they are so excited about that and having their work up. We need people to be talking and experiencing and participating in the arts to make our world a better place. What we are doing here is bringing that to people so they can enrich their lives. It's the salvation of our world, to tell you the truth, but that's maybe going a little far.
I feel very strongly that the arts are very, very important to people. And I don't just say the community, but people, arts, whether it's painting, whether it's musician or dancing, it brings something to everyone's life that enriches it. With today's education, there's really not a lot of funding for the arts, and this is what we're hoping to do, is to provide some additional arts to the lives of those people who have missed it and who have had it and want to continue to have the joy.
We are so lucky to have this be in the center of the community, and we realized that our families didn't feel comfortable coming in until we showed them how to come into the Art Center. Having them come that first year to a museum that was created by their students allowed them to feel comfortable and to understand that the center was more than one thing. It's not just a museum. There's a theater, there are classrooms, there are partnerships that happen here. This center provides so much more than a space. It provides our families with opportunities to learn and understand the arts more. Open your mind, because you become a more well-rounded individual when you truly understand what the arts are.
I think one thing that the arts does, and has been proven, is that it stimulates creativity. It allows people to think outside the box and to explore new and exciting concepts that you don't necessarily get in the more traditional disciplines. The arts are a contributing factor in almost any math, science, technology effort. That is why the STEM programs have become the STEAM programs, because without the arts, they're not totally effective. So the introduction of arts in learning has now been well demonstrated and documented. And I think that our Center for the Arts contributes to that in a substantial way.
The arts transformed our lives in two aspects that I deeply believe in: discipline and respect. I have 2 daughters. They're both growing up with the cultural arts. That is showing them a different face of appreciating people who might be different than them. Because at the end of the day, we're all the same.
People don't know what art and music can do to heal a community, to keep bringing people together for this common goodness and the beauty that comes out of listening and experiencing art. I think if you haven't been there, you've got to try it.
It's one thing to play in a high school auditorium, and it's another thing to play here. Imagine how hearts soar when they step onto a stage like this and go, wow. And so I can't quantify it, but I have to absolutely believe that it's inspired people and motivated them in directions that perhaps they never would have been motivated before.
You don't have to like all of it. That's not what it's about. It's not about approving or being validated by seeing what you're familiar with all the time. It's another dimension in your life, and it's hard to explain. But if it's not there, I don't know that you know it's not there, but once you get it, there's no turning back. It makes you aware, more alive. It's a gift.
I think it's interesting to use the word gift. The community took a vote to establish the opportunity to fund this kind of a facility. It's in some ways pleasing that they see it as a gift and not an obligation, that they see it as a place that they can come.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you. Your support makes a difference.